Hello sewing friends, today's episode is a me made May review of how I've done with my pledge and styling my handmade wardrobe. So if that's something you're interested in, stick around. Well everybody, it is almost the end of May, so I felt like it was a good time to have a little review of what I've been up to. I'll start with what I'm wearing. This is an LB pullover. I got the pattern free in December 23 when the fold line did like a 12 days of Christmas thing. It's got the drop shoulder and I've done the cuffs with the alternate direction, the same around the neck. And this is a fabric from Becky Lane Studio. I think she still has it available. It is a French terry and not brushed back for it this time of year. And these are me made earrings that I have on. So my me made pledge was to review my wardrobe and to make sure that what I had suited the season and the mindset I was in, and also to sew gaps to fill the gaps and the sort of palette I wanted. So this is one of those things. I did this in this nice sort of fresh pink. So what I've done is, rather than do day 1, day 2, day 3, I've grouped my me made outfits I've worn by the occasion. So I'll just explain what I mean. I have been thinking a lot about making sure my wardrobe works for me with what I need, and so I broke my what I need down into weekend wear, work/smart, going out, being at home, and casual out. I'm going to do another vlog after this where I will show you what percentage of my wardrobe actually is in those different categories, and I think we could be surprised or not. So I'm looking over here sometimes because I've got the photos I've taken coming up, which will, let me wiggle, will come up here. So I'll wiggle over for you. So outfit number 1 is a classic in or out of the home outfit, in that these blue trousers are from M&S. I didn't make them, but I would make myself some more if I didn't have them. The top is the Crafty Tiger Club or something like that. I'll link it below. 1 hour top. I've made several of these and they work well when you need a long top in this very changeable weather, and because it's a zebra print, it pairs with all my colours and so many things. So that has had a really good amount of wear since I made that, and I made that for So Frugal. Then I have a full me made outfit, which is the Closet Core t-shirt, which again is free, and I've made a good selection of those, and this one's just in a green jersey, t-shirt weight jersey. And the trousers I made last year are Closet Core, but they're Closet Core Crew Sepia pants. I have 2 pairs of these and both of those get worn a lot. This one I get a little bit scared of wearing because they're white, but I do manage it. And then followed closely on from that one is the Closet Core Crew in pink with a pair of Stella joggers. And those Stella joggers I made during the winter season, but they still feel really good in the spring. So I'm really glad that I've been able to keep those going. I have made a matching jumper at Mile End, and I do throw that on when I'm a bit chilly. Now I'm going into a jumpsuit. This jumpsuit was made as a toile, but actually sleeveless, meaning I can pop tops underneath. It works really well for me, and I'm really happy with this Scirocco jumpsuit in terms of at home wear. The next at home wear I've got here was me trying to push myself. I am not a big wearer of blouses, shirts, button downs, whatever we want to call them, basically tops that button up the front. So I made this one in the winter out of the Fabric Store's free paola workwear jacket, and it makes a perfect shirt. And I actually put yokes in, and I thought I'd give it a wear because it is that type of weather at the moment. We do need a bit of long sleeve, but then you get the sun out. So I've got it over a ready to wear t-shirt and some wide leg Walk Boldly pants. Still love that pattern, and this pink is just feels very spring. I do get a bit nervous about wearing them at home because I think it's when you can get things bobbly, like when I'm working at my desk, underneath I think does bobble the trousers, and I do like wearing those ones out, so I almost feel like I need to make a second pair. So I've got an in-house pair that I can accidentally get stained, etc., and then a good pair. I don't know, but I gave it a try. I haven't gone back there again with putting a shirt over the top of a t-shirt. Next outfit, I've done the whole video here for you of me putting it together. This was a t-shirt dress I made last year. This was on one of the days where the sun actually came out, and I popped a belt on with it. I've used a vintage sheet for the bottom half and a second-hand t-shirt for the top half, and that Marlo cardigan comes out over and over again, that pink one. I absolutely love it. And then you can even see me deciding on my shoes, because I know you all love a pair of shoes, and my necklaces. I actually wore this to Jess's when we recorded a podcast, and it was perfect because it actually got quite warm in Jess's flat, and down to the t-shirt was a great wear there. I've got several of those, and I feel like they could be on good rotation when we get some warmer weather. So now I'm into other casual ones that I've been wearing, which includes a dress that I wore a huge amount last year, which was my self-designed twist front dress, and I based the block on my Freya top that I'd made. I got a lot of wear out of this year, and it's already been in rotation this year. I actually wore it out of the house, so we're perhaps into that grouping now of the casual being out of the home. And we went into Oxford, and we was on the bit where you're sort of overlooking Oxford, and you can just wander around up there. It doesn't cost anything. It's in the Westgate shopping centre, and it was perfect. I had the yellow cardigan, which again I bought from a charity shop. That's in strong rotation, and it was perfect, absolutely perfect, with my white Skechers trainers on again. My next outfit is what I wore to the Southern Social on Sunday just gone, and that was a Billie jumper hack into a t-shirt and the Winter in London trousers by Seasons of East. Yellow cardigan again, please note. I really enjoyed being like a packet of sweets, is how I could describe it, that brightness. I really am trying to get myself to wear these trousers. Comfort wise, yes. Do I feel good in them? Not so sure, but they were a great colour to wear, and at the moment they were the perfect type of trouser I wanted, but I'm not sure if I sold my trouser from them, they'll be still in rotation. So now we're going into the realms of smart workwear. So first one for you is the jersey dress I made from the My Handmade Wardrobe cosy jersey dress pattern, and this fabric is from Little Legs. It's actually got spaceships on it. I love wearing this because I feel smart, but with that little secret of, oh, I've got spaceships on me. I've worn it a good few times already, and I think I had it on with the yellow cardigan again, and it's just perfect for this time of year. Next up is a brilliant make that has finally solved a problem I had. So the me made part of this outfit is the pink top. It's made in like a cotton linen or viscous linen. It's definitely not linen because it doesn't make me itchy, and I know linen does that. And I paired it with this skirt that I've had for a good few years, which I'd really struggled to put with anything else other than white. And it's an 80s vintage skirt, as you can probably tell, and I love it. And I've been quite frustrated that I was struggling to pair things with it. So by making some bold plains, which by the way was my challenge for last year's Me Made May, was to create some bold plains, still carrying that on. So that's why Me Made May can be so powerful, is that a year on I'm still working through that pledge. And I really like the way this outfit came together. I didn't really want a black jacket because I'm really trying to avoid black at the moment, just to stick to the palette I want for this time of year. But it actually felt right for the outfit that I put together. So next outfit is another work smart one, and I've got two me mades on here. So I've got my Hovea jacket. This is the second one I made, and I lined this with pink sweatshirting, and the print is cherry blossom, which I think is very apt for this time of year. The top is the Romy lantern sleeve, which is definitely a real favourite now for me. This woven sort of long sleeve top option. I just feel so nice in the way it drapes and fits on my body. It's perfect to make with viscose or cotton, and I love the sort of billow of the sleeve. This one was a challenge because I'd paired it with a pink pair of trousers when I first made it, and I wanted to push myself to pair it with something else. These are a pair of trousers, and I have the matching jacket that I've had for a good few years from Zara, and this pushed me, even for someone like myself who wears colour a lot, into another comfort zone. And I've made sure the blue necklace was the same sort of blue as the trousers to sort of pull it together. Even though it's quite a strong pattern, by having the Hovea jacket that sort of covers the whole front, that works well with the trousers. I put it on with a slightly elevated sort of silver brogue because I sort of didn't want the shoes to do the talking on this occasion. Often I do. And then my last outfit to share was a going out as I kind of really go, which was going out for a meal to a special restaurant that we've been wanting to go to for a while. So I actually decided on the Closet Core Sepia pants because I'd remembered putting them together with this Sainsbury's one-shouldered bodysuit, and I just felt that it created a smooth line underneath. So it was that I felt elevated, but not to the point where I was going absolutely out. I realised I don't really have any trousers that feel like out trousers, which is interesting. And it's a perception in our minds, isn't it, as opposed to whether the trousers in my wardrobe really are. I really liked the combo of these, and actually you can see the shoes in this outfit. I had a good rummage for shoes in my wardrobe. These are a pair of, there's no back to them, and they're a kitten heel. And so I just felt that, again, it was that sort of smart, casual, smart, or sort of going out, casual, going out. It balanced all out. And then with my vintage denim jacket over the top, I love that one that's like a denim jacket blazer. Because it's vintage, it's really soft. I did have a bit of a play around with wearing a strapless bra. I did not feel confident enough with the one I owned that there wouldn't be an incident, having never worn it out before. So I actually went for an orange bra, sort of bralette, I think we call them. There's no wire, it's just like a bra top with that bright orange strap. And I just thought, if you're going to have something visible, be proud of what it is. So that's why I went for the orange. So when I look at what I've been wearing in my wardrobe, I definitely need to be having plenty of spring casuals. And so that's I think I need some more till in the button stella joggers or similar. I think I need to keep working on the trousers because looking at the amount of times I've worn trousers here, trousers are definitely a sort of an essential in my wardrobe. But dresses, all of these dresses that I made last year are ones that I've held on to. So what next? Well, I'll move back to the middle now. So what next is I'm going to do a part 2 of this where I will show you whether what I actually have in my wardrobe fits the stats that I have come up with, and then I can work out what I need to make, because there's no point me making out things if I've got enough of that percentage, and there's no point me making more workwear if that percentage is covered. So I think that's the final part of this, is making sure I've covered each percentage to the proportion that I need versus what I want to sew. So I do hope talking through those outfits has been helpful. I know sometimes I'll show you all the shoes and all the jewellery. I will be back to doing that in June, but obviously May I've been thinking a lot about how I audit and think about things as well. If you found that helpful, please do leave me a comment to let me know what you've been doing with your Me Made May pledge, or which of my outfits you really like. I'd love to hear that. Up here is a video that I think you'd find really helpful if you haven't already seen it, which was me talking about how I came to the realization about my palette and why I realized that I needed to narrow down my colors. And there's a second one which I'll link below, which is about me thinking about the fact that I possibly have too much colour in my wardrobe. So this is part of a whole series of thinking. So I really hope that you find those useful too. I will catch you again soon. Bye.